Let me see your identification.
You don't need to see his identification.
We don't need to see his identification.
These aren't the droids you're looking for.
These aren't the droids we're looking for.
He can go about his business.
You can go about your business.
Move along.
Move along. Move along.
So probably one of the most iconic scenes in the entire Star Wars saga is the "these aren't the droids you're looking for" scene, where Obi-Wan does some Jedi mind tricks and totally fools some stormtroopers into thinking that the droids that they have with them, R2-D2 and C-3PO, are not the droids that they're looking for. And so for this assignment, for the first time ever, we're going to ask you to put your director's hat on and write a script. You're going to try to replicate that Jedi mind trick scene. So think about a situation where it would be, it would be your advantage to be able to, with just the movement of a hand, control somebody else's mind and alter a situation into your favor. So we've included, Mr. Henry and I have included a script that we've written, and it includes myself, Mr. Henry, Mr. Brooks, and Mr. Tomlinson. As you read through it, I'm not going to read the whole thing, but you can read it. As you read through it, what you'll see is that it starts out with Mr. Brooks calling Mr. Henry and I, us being all nervous. We go down there. We're going to get yelled at for something that we didn't do right. And then we use a bit of Jedi mind tricks to totally pivot and actually to have Mr. Brooks thank us for coming down there. And, just like Obi-Wan with the stormtroopers, totally catch him off guard. The cool thing about our scene is we even have a twist in it, too, where all of a sudden Mr. Tomlinson gets involved. There's some Sith Lord stuff going on. And ultimately, someone is in control of the whole thing that you wouldn't have expected. The reason we're asking you to write a script is we would have never had that twist, and we wouldn't have thought about camera angles and stuff like that had we not written the script. So for the first time, just like in a true Hollywood, true Hollywood cinema, having a script gives you the opportunity to draft things. So not only are we looking for you to think about what the characters are going to say, but how are they going to say them? Is the camera angle going to change? Is it going to zoom in? Is it going to zoom out? Is there going to be any special effects? What's the interaction between the characters going to look like? This is the job of the director to write out a script, the writer writes the script, right? But to take a script and to start thinking, how is this going to be framed up? How is this going to look on camera? So in closing, we would love for you to film this scene, but what you have to submit for this is a script. So we're looking for a short scene. I can't imagine that ours would be more than a 90-second to 2-minute clip. We're looking for a short script of a scene where you, or I guess it doesn't even have to be you, where some kind of Jedi mind tricks are being used, probably want to feature yourself, are being used to pivot a situation, to change a situation into your favor. We're going to include our script as a reference here, so you can kind of use that as a good place to get started. As always, if there are any questions, you can check us out during office hours, or you can email Mr. Henry and I. But we're really excited about this scripting part of it, a true director's standpoint into this. So we hope that makes a ton of sense, and we're super pumped to see your Jedi mind trick scripts, and hopefully to see some of those scripts get turned into short films. All right, guys, see you soon.